There we go. Sup, witches? Love the silver cord here. Come in here with a past life or past life twin flame or soulmate reading for someone who is a Capricorn in this life, wondering this right now. Messages are timeless. You get them when you get them. This is either your story or it's not. How will you know if this is your story? It will resonate with you. Yeah, I'm on a bit of a time crunch, so I'm going to go ahead and just do this, y'all, for everybody's live today. So, I was saying, this will either resonate with you or it won't. You'll definitely feel whether this is a storyline you recognize or not. It's always come out a little bit different for everybody, so just take it as it goes. And please do allow, sometimes the details will change a little bit as I go along and more information comes out. I will do a spread for you in this past life, a spread for the person of interest in this past life that you guys had together, and then what happened when you two came together. All right. So I'm definitely picking up northern Nordic regions during the time of Inquisition, during a time of persecution and Inquisition. So it could have been a time where the Romans and the Celts were fighting. Card starts out with a lot of leaving and traveling, like a lot of running was happening here because of persecution Inquisition. So Celtic, and it's showing here too that you ran into nature, right? A lot to do with a father being in a very high standing position spiritually. Though I do feel like you were orphaned through this whole trial. I do see a lot came in this life that has to do with greed and money and food and hunger. Survival would have been a big thing for you. It appears that you had a very rough childhood here, Capricorn. Let's see what else we can get for some clarifying cards. See if this turmoil lasted into your adult life. Because this appears like this all happened very young. Like you came into the world and the world just shifted. Excuse me. And I got the 8 of rods and 5 of rods right there. 8 of rods right over that leaving and travel card. 5 of rods over the Inquisition Celtic cards there. You got a lot of major transformation. So yeah, beginning in your life, just lots of moving, lots of movement, lots of conflict, lots of traumas that you had to move on from in your own mind just to survive. A lot of transformation in this area. And with the Father and the High Priest card there right next to each other, I do get a sense of victory, like spiritualism victory, like you were able to hold on to a lot of those beliefs. I do see that you did have a lot of passion here. But in between the finances and hunger cards was a lot of the deceit. So I feel like you may have been forced to lie a lot in order to sustain income, in order just to survive, in order to have food. All right. Let's see what we get for your counterpart here. was the person who most greatly influenced connection? That most greatly influenced them. Woo! I'm just not on it today. There we go. Well, all right. So, definitely a very strong soul love connection here. I do see wars and battles. So, like I said, a time of inquisition upheaval, possibly during the time when people were battling. I do see that they were probably part of the other army to some fashion. They, too, were trying to honor their father or had a lot going on with their relationship with their father. I'll get some more on that with the clarifiers. This life taught them a lot of forgiveness. I do sense that spiritually they were a very powerful person too, or their parents were as well. Do you see baby, farm, and spouse here on the bottom line? Let's get some more clarifications on that. Before I speak, they could have very possibly already had a wife and child. I'm just picking up a lot of masculine energy with the wars and battles and that knighthood card and the father card there. Just a lot of masculine cards. So I would say this side is the masculine energy. I got the 5 of Wands, but it's reversed over here, over wars and battles and love life. 7 of Rods reversed. All right. So we get the 5 of Wands and 7 of Wands reversed up here with the wars and battles and knighthood, right? So it's almost like they did love their life. They didn't, and they really didn't feel like their virtues were so strong that they didn't have to defend themselves from much. Not in their group that they came up with, right? Not on their side of those perspectives. I got the 10 cups up right here. Like their dad was real proud of them. I am getting a sense that, yeah, they were in a relationship already. But I do see in between there's the baby and the farm card is, the worry of money here with the spouse. So I am picking up that they were married already before they came into your life. And then here we go. We got the generosity, but defending their income. Quick thinking, perceptive person here. Really looked back on this part of their life with a lot of joy, but I do still sense a lot of player-esque energy from them here at the end, just at the very end. I'm just really picking up that they traveled into your territory from their territory. They had their own little happy home life, and they were probably very high standing. Their dad was probably high standing in the military, so they joined the military to be high standing as well, to support their farm and support their family, and that life was pretty sweet for them. What happened when you two met? All right. So, top line here, we got the Knighthood card, authority figures, which usually means challenging authority figures, something over food. So I get a sense that he kind of was fighting for the rights for food for people. I got medicine woman, imprisoned, enslavement, baby, forgiveness, the farm, and finances. Getting a strong sense that your people were imprisoned, Capricorn. Probably captured by his invading army. I sense that you were a strong healer in your community. I get a sense that it was like was an imprisonment. I'm getting the sense that I don't sense like bars. And I sense the baby. I don't sense that you were taken, your people were taken as slaves. You particularly taken by him for your medicine skills. I feel like he challenged the authority figure, and the thing with the food is he was challenging an authority figure, I think, to keep you, because he felt like you would be a good investment to keep. Four of Swords. It's with the Black Rose. So Four of Swords is usually like a recuperation type card in a regular reading, but I'm getting a strong sense it's like it wasn't a whole lot of cruelty, because you even have the Three of Cups here. Like, life wasn't treated you weren't treated terrible. Get the Eight of Pentacles here. You developed a lot of skills in this life. A lot of skills in this life. You got the Two of Pentacles here. You know, you did bring balance to the financial situation. I have a feeling that the medical issues of his baby was a big thing, and you brought a lot into that area. This life taught you both a lot about forgiveness. I do see the farm here and the finance at the bottom with these cards. So, yeah, you were essentially, you were taken in. That's where this bond formed. You were taken, you spent the remainder of your life being their personal doctor and slave. I didn't see anything romantic or anything else like that. I had a strong sense that the baby was already his from his spouse before he left. Remember, he had a happy home life before they left. But a lot of I felt that there was a strong bond, almost like you were nanny-esque to the baby. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Advice to go along with this past life for whoever this may have resonated with. All right, Capricorn, the advice at the end of this reading for you is truly release this anxiety of what you feel like this connection is. This connection has been designed to make you feel empowered. Believe it or not, overcoming it makes you feel empowered. Helps you tap into your powers. You are a healer. You were a healer. You are a powerful person. Whatever bonds you think you are trapped in, you have trapped yourself. All you need to do is take the blindfold off, wiggle out of those very, very loose ties, and you can walk away. Follow your passions. Still follow your passion, but be mindful about what burdens you take on. Every stick you pick up, you are choosing to carry. So follow your passions, but just be mindful about how much you're carrying. And this is also the 10. So this is a completion of a major cycle for you. Like I said, I'm not picking up that this was a romantic connection in the past. I'm not even picking up that this was a twin flame. I'm picking up this is definitely a soulmate and probably karmic debt that you guys are cycling through and paying this time. I feel like they actually owe you a heavy debt. Perhaps losing you will be the lesson that they learn. But this really is whatever entrapment you feel by this connection, that is all your own entrapment. You can release yourself from it. I'm so glad it resonated for you. All right, y'all. That's all the time that I have for readings today. I love y'all. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and windy paths with me. As always, if this helped you out, please like, share, subscribe, spank my bell, Click my buttons. Tell me that you like it. I love y'all, and I'll be back just as soon as I can.